It should be an interesting game the whole way through. No queefs allowed. Thank you. Yeah.
Another one. Just like the other one. It's done.
And that's what I'm afraid of at the G. Forget it. I'll be breathing in queef air all day.
Yeah, you would.
Well, let's
fucking.
So what's your track anyway, Bernsey?
Oh yeah.
Let's wind this up. This has been a 4-hour show.
It was a marathon.
It's gone as long as the Game of Thrones battle that went on Saturday.
Oh, that's appropriate actually, because you guys are coming to the Wall of Death.
What Is that it?
Speak, you're on.
Oh, come on then. You tell me. Let me run things. Then
Here's how it works. If you want it to wind up, then I'll wind it up, then you speak.
Okay, we talk.
Alright,
what do you think of that one, Marsh?
Dunk. It smelt worse than the bloody Angel's queefs.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I like Prodigy, don't get me wrong, but say goodbye to 1999 and, you know.
That was fucking released 2 months ago. When says, I can't sing. I'm listening.
Oh, you go, mate. Come on, say please.
Stressing me out.
Say please.
Stressing
Say please, come on. I want to hear it, please.
Wrap this up.
Say please.
With people who have...
Can you say please? Say please.
Just give it to him.
I'll smoke one of these then.
Won't even say please. Oh,
don't want your fucking twos.
Oh, well, no, listen, it's going to be a very interesting match between you two, and I'm quite keen to view it.
Yeah.
And see there's going to be some interesting matchups, and I reckon Hogan and Bruce are the two most important players on the ground for you guys, because honestly, when they play, when Bruce kicks a bag, or when Hogan kicks a bag, most of the time you win. And when I say a bag these days, it's 3 or more.
2 or 3 goals.
3 or more.
It's 5 goals.
Yeah, Bruce.
A bag's 5 goals, and
yeah,
Bruce
I know,
has
but I
kicked
think.
4 goals.
But what I mean is, in these days,
mean,
footy,
Hogan's
kicking
kicked-
3 or 4 goals, you can be the difference in a game.
It'll be a good shoot. Hopefully, it's a good shootout.
Yeah, well, if it's going to be wet, you'd think it'd be a fair
We're going to
slog.
lock it down.
And then who? Jeffrey Garlett's going to fucking nibble all over the place.
Look,
in the wet.
I reckon we're going to
Who have
see
you got in your forward
The
line?
midfield battle is going to be very interesting for me because there's
when
two
it's
very
wet.
young gun midfielders.
Sinclair,
Sinclair.
Loney.
Have they played at the G before? Ever?
Yep.
They'll be starstruck.
Nah, not Loney.
I do think if it rains, Melbourne have got the advantage.
Massive advantage. Little
Definitely.
fucking,
'Cause
Bernie loves the mud.
You see that
He eats
quite
the
a lot
mud.
when teams who don't play
His
wet
mother was
weather
a mudder.
often and teams who do. There's a series. There's teams that know how to play wet weather footy because they have to do it. They're forced to do it by
You know what?
circumstance.
I reckon when we played St Kilda, it was a pretty quality game. I reckon.
Yeah, it was.
Now, I reckon the question comes down to who plays dirty football or shit football or bad football better. And I'd say we probably do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
When St
You
Kilda
played
win,
bad
they're
against
running
St
gunning.
Kilda, against Richmond, and
Didn't work for you.
against we're going to drag you down to we're going to bring you down to our level.
No way, you already did the first time around.
That was
That was a good match.
No, but it was dour as fuck.
Nah, that ain't dour. Fuck.
Bullshit.
You don't know
It was
cold.
close.
You don't know cold. Your men will die
All right. Well, a little question.
like flies.
Question for both of you: if your team wins, who would be best on ground? So, in your minds, who is the player you need to?
Maxi Gorn.
Yeah, Maxi Gorn. If Maxi Gorn's
Right, he's got to get his taps
in the best,
to the best.
maybe
In a wet day, you fucking taps.
Armitage. Yeah.
In the wet.
So
Yeah.
if Armitage would be a good wet weather player.
And you know what? We always give an opposition player, because we're so kind, a birthday against Melbourne.
Yeah.
We gave Travis Cloak a birthday. We gave fucking.
Is that why everyone, when they call up SEN?
Danaher a birthday.
Is that why when everyone calls up SEN and Schwartz is on the run home, they say happy birthday, Ox?
They always say happy birthday to him, don't
Yeah. Is that the reason why?
Probably. Somehow. It's birthday related, I guess.
they? Little Melbourne dig. I like it.
So your birthday will probably be either Bruce or Armitage, I reckon. That's
Yeah.
my Bones call.
Yeah. I'd love to see Paddy McCartan pump it.
Nah. He'll be lost in the lights.
The
Are we in
Well,
is it a
know,
what time's the game?
It's 4:40, isn't it? It's a late on Sunday at the G.
Sunday.
So that'll be under lights, you'd think.
Yeah, lost in the lights.
Mm.
What are these things? What's this thing called? The sky? What? We have to play out in this shit. Oh man, it's like being in a state.
Oh, well,
Take us
should
back
we,
to the Thunderdome.
Should we move on to our tips, I suppose?
Yeah, tips.
Get the tips
Wind
done.
it up. Wind
it up. All right. Someone grab their phone and get this week's fixture up because I'm sorry, mine's out of action.
Yeah, mine too.
Hang on.
Everything rests on your shoulders, Josh.
The pressure. Give me the pressure.
Oh, quick thing we did want to mention is if you haven't seen it, find the goal of the year kicked by this girl
Good call.
in the, I'm not sure what it was. It was Victoria vs WA or something like that.
Some women's footy.
A women's
football.
league, and she did like 3 don't argues. Ran from
from 50 almost, I reckon.
Oh, I reckon more. It was like from the centre, from the centre of the ground, nearly from the wing down to 10 metres out, and snapped it in perfectly. And don't argue 3 people along the way. I'm not sure,
Boy, my bones call.
but we'll share it to the group.
Yeah,
We'll share it
put
to the
up
group,
there.
and
It's
if you haven't
amazing.
seen it, give it a look.
You need to actually see it to really get it.
That's the future of
pretty
women's
amazing.
football, and it's going to be great.
I reckon she's going to get a photo with Ahmed Saad or Bashar Hooli
Yep.
within the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
Oh, what do we got here?
Look to the past, mainly.
Look to the
pretty
past.
weird.
Yeah, Saad's a great ambassador.
Yeah, Hooley's probably got a bit more profile. I reckon she would have. I'm not sure if this is a bones call, but I reckon she would have been somehow involved in the academy that Hooley runs.
Does he run an academy?
Yeah, he does a lot of work with an academy that helps all sorts of different multicultural kids who don't know football to come, and he runs it through his Islamic schools.
We're going to see a raft of amazing.
Yeah, in about
Muslim
5
players.
years' time, I reckon.
It's already kind of trickling in. But I mean, at school, when we have a kick around sometimes for sport, I remember this one girl, I can't remember her name, and she's got the headscarf on, and she's quite dainty and skinny. Man, her skills were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And I kept telling her, I go, do you play? She goes, nah. But she was actually going for it more than anyone else. Like,
it was
she would go up and her hands would stick the ball, and then she just dropped these beautiful little kicks to these other guys who are like, footy players and that.
Yeah.
And they're trying all these stab passes, and she's just like, she's like a sticky man, like Max.
Yeah,
just kind of sticks to her hands. She runs over, it just falls in her hands, then she kind of kicks it. I'm like, you should play.
Oh, good on it.
I'm
really looking forward to the future when there's a women's league on and in conjunction with the AFL and everyone's got a
should
team.
Be opener for every match. They should have their own.
Imagine that, the women and the men play the same fixture before the men's game.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I'd love that.
The Saints biddies would be the best.
There's so many jokes we can walk into.
Oh,
there,
definitely.
I'm going to venture away from that one.
Yeah, well, let's
okay. Good call, Jack. I'm glad you remember that.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to mention that.
Alright, so, first up.
I think it's Carlton Hawthorn on the Friday night.
Is. Carlton have come back to Friday night.
Yeah.
We've missed them, haven't we?
Hawthorn, obviously. Jan. No one's going to pick Carlton. Sorry, Mole.
Yeah, I'm not sorry. Carlton cost me too many tips already.
Yes, no one's going to be brave enough to do that, are they?
Hawthorn, I guess.
It's got to be Hawthorn.
I hate them so much. I hate them more than Essendon now, I think.
I'm looking forward to them dropping down. I just feel like they're that team who's been up there a little bit too long.
You've had your time.
I don't hate Geelong as much now as I did 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like,
another win. Yeah, pretty good.
And I'm starting to hate Sydney.
Wow, Sydney stink.
I'm over Sydney.
I'm indifferent to them. All right, Gold Coast, Adelaide.
Adelaide,
yeah.
Yep.
Adelaide. Can we enforce the God rule?
Against these teams.
Oregon, Adelaide.
I reckon if Ablett has over 30 touches. No. I like the God rule.
With or without God, Adelaide.
Yeah?
Alright. Yeah, alright. Adelaide.
Alright, GWS Geelong at Canberra.
Geelong.
GWS for me.
GWS.
Yeah.
Richmond. Freo. Way to go. We are the Freo Dockers.
We're going to send those Dockers back on their ship fucking with biggest sad faces on.
I'm going Richmond.
Richmond, come on. Come on, Joshy.
Alright, who's next?
Who'd you tip?
Who?
Richmond Freo. Who'd you tip?
Oh, Richmond.
Hey!
Party's on.
Alright, next is Essendon, Port Adelaide at Etihad.
Port.
Not an easy one to pick.
Essendon.
Essendon is shit.
Port.
Definitely Port.
Alright, Roo Boys. Your boys Troy. And the Lions. It's going to be thrilling at the Gabba.
For Boomers, 400th.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon that's really sad he's not playing at next week at Etihad a home game.
Well, they could rest him.
I'd like to think
he wants
they
to
will.
play on next year, hey?
Yeah,
fucking
I hope he
great.
does. He's been good.
They could have just rested him, but Boomer's a hungry prick, so it doesn't matter to him.
I would like if the club rested him. Honestly, rested him and let him do it in front of a home crowd. Because you've been listening to it all week. There's only 3 other players that have ever played 400 games.
True.
And with the Fletcher thing, it was Fletcher party time for a week and a half, and it doesn't look like he's ever going to play another game again.
Yeah, but Boomer's got
Fletcher.
How many games could he play?
Well, that depends. If he goes on next year, he could beat the record.
How's Michael Tuck having a sook about? He reckons if Boomer was to overtake his record, he would be disappointed.
I think he said that in jest. Though.
No way.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Typical Hawthorn.
It's dead set, but he's like, but
I'd be pretty upset.
I'd be happy for.
I'll be spewing
for Brent to take the
record. It's a fair claim to fame, and
you've had your time though. Fuck.
Yeah, I agree with that. But what's the thing with old fellas? I never want to let go.
Yeah. He was old when he retired.
Who's next?
Collingwood Doggies at Etihad.
Collingwood
Doggies.
Oh,
actually, you know what? Collingwood
at Etihad. Etihad. I'll go the Doggies.
I think Collingwood need to bust their losing streak because they've been playing too good to be 4 losses in a row.
Yeah,
but I think that hurts you when you're playing well and still lose for 4 or 5 games.
No, I reckon they're gonna bust through. All right, Eagles and Swans Domain Stadium.
Eagles.
Eagles. I'm barracking for the Eagles too because if they beat Sydney,